up, YouTube? It's your girl DeeDee. Welcome and welcome back to the channel. Thank y'all so much for tuning in once again. So I am back with another reaction video for you guys. Before we get into the video, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Make sure you share and like the video and hit that notification bell to be notified when I upload new content. Let's go ahead and jump right into the reaction. Here we go.
Fellas, if you don't ever believe anything that I tell you on this app, at least believe this. Before going on a date, if a girl hints that she needs her nails done, needs a bill paid, or need any type of thing that has monetary value to it in order to take her out, she does not like you. Again, if a woman is saying that she needs you to take care of something financially before you can take her on the date, which it's her privilege to be able to go on a date with you, she does not like you.
Listen, no lies detected. What she's saying is the absolute truth. Because I said this before, a woman who is interested in trying to get to know you for you, she's not going to be looking for you to take care of her and pay her bills and buy her hair and pay for her nails and all of that on the first date. That's just ridiculous. That is the #1 red flag for you to understand that this woman is only trying to finesse you. She's only trying to use you, and that is just it. For women who think this way, they're looking at you as either a meal ticket or just a ticket for whatever they want. They're looking to get a meal. They're looking to get some money. They're looking to get something for themselves. They're only out for themselves. They could care less about you. That's just their MO. That's just how they move. Once again, #1 red flag. She is absolutely telling the truth. Most women who, like I said, once again, who are interested in you, she's not going to be requiring you to pay her, get her nails and her hair and buy her outfits on day one. That don't make no sense. But let's continue.
I need y'all to start understanding that if a girl really likes you, if a woman really likes you, you really don't have to do all these tricks and jumping through hoops and whatnot. You think about it, there's a reason why some girls let you smash on the first night. So with that being said, as soon as a girl is saying something like that, stop talking to women that don't like y'all. I'm sick of scrolling and seeing these stories where men be like, yeah, she asked me for the... Why are you even continuing the conversation? She don't like you. Because I tell you right now, for the man that I like, he can ask me out for ice cream right now, and I'll pay.
Now, ain't that a blimp? I like that some women are being honest about what it really is, because we see it happening, but so many of these women are in denial. They don't want to accept the truth or acknowledge the truth, but we see it happening. And I think men are more aware of the nature of women now because they've exposed themselves, so they know. That's why they're not fooling with these women. This is why women are complaining about men not approaching them, because these men know what's up. And I think that's a good thing. As much as I'm for relationships and marriage, I don't want anybody to be taken advantage of. Anybody. I think if you want a relationship, you should go into it with the right motive, not just to try to take advantage of somebody because you made poor choices in your life and it didn't turn out the way you thought, and now you're only out here to try to use a man for your benefit. That's not right. And so this is why men are moving in the other direction. But let's continue.
One more person starts a podcast about relationships that ain't in one, I'm gonna scream. But we be listening to these fools like they know what they talk. I'm just telling you how men are. I'm a boss chick and I want this and yeah, man, because I'm a high value man and you know how I roll like this and women like this, and y'all women, y'all be like this, and y'all men, y'all know how y'all be and everybody going back and forth. Nobody's been married, nobody's had a successful relationship. They just have a high body count and a big mouth and a camera. They're giving you their experiences of failing in relationships, and you're sitting there taking notes and in their live and paying for a Patreon of a person that don't know what they're doing.
Ooh, baby, listen, no lies detected. No lies detected. There are a lot of young people who are speaking heavily on what they think a man should be, what they think a woman should be, what they think a relationship should be, and they've never really had a serious relationship. And I've talked about this before because I think it's something that needs to be said. You're not going to go to a house builder that has never built a house. You're not going to go to a surgeon for a specific procedure of a doctor who just started yesterday. So when it comes to relationships, it should be the same way. You're not going to go to a marriage counselor who is not married and has never been married and don't know nothing about marriage, but he can tell you everything about it because he read some books, or because she read some books, she can tell you everything about what a relationship should be and what she thinks it should be, but she's never experienced it. She's never been through it. That's crazy to me. And you have to really think about it. And I understand, once again, I think it's okay for people to have opinions of what you think something should be. But there are literal dating coaches and coaches out here who've never been married, don't have successful marriages, and they're out here charging people, giving it marital and relationship advice, and they have not experienced it. The best teacher is the person who's been through what they're teaching about. This is why they could, in my opinion, can give you the most accurate advice. It's still advice. It doesn't make it law, and it doesn't mean that what they've experienced is going to be your experience, and it doesn't mean that the way they went through their relationship is going to be exactly how yours is going to go, but they can actually give you some advice and some tips of what you could possibly do to sustain and maintain a healthy relationship, because if they're in one and they're maintaining it, and maybe they have some answers. So I would rather take a chance with that person than a person who has never been in those shoes and they're only guessing. How can you give such strong advice about something that you've never experienced? So I agree with what he's saying. And I think people have to be cautious of that. If you're really looking for some real advice, you really need to take advice from people who are in that position and are still there. Being with the same person for a long time, you learn something. It's very difficult, in my opinion, to learn a whole lot from short-term relationships because you don't have enough skin in the game to really understand how to maneuver a situation, figure it out, learn about it, apply certain strategies to get you through it, and then come out on the other side of it. And a lot of times people don't learn it, just go into it more entitled, more bitter, expecting the other person to bring everything to the table, and they could just be the way that they are. And so I just think, there is something to be said about a person or people or a couple who is in a relationship or a marriage, who has gone through ups and downs. You know, they can tell you how they came out of it. What did they learn? What did they have to do? How did they compromise? You know, they can give you a lot of tidbits and tools that could possibly help you in your relationship. So to me, that would be the best people to get advice from. And once again, you don't have to take every single thing because every relationship is different, but they would have more valuable information, in my opinion, that you can take from and use some tidbits to maybe possibly help your situation. So that's all I'm saying. But listen, y'all, let me know what y'all think. Chime in the comments. I want to hear what your thoughts are on this. Chime in. I definitely want to hear what you have to say, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.